Hey you guys, welcome back. I am super excited because today is the day I'm going to be taking my avocado tree and transplanting it from this glass of water to a pot. So we're gonna do this together, and actually, if you've seen my last video about the progress of this tree, you'll notice how much bigger it is since then, and it's only been about 2 weeks, I believe. And we have the other seed that's ready now, and I'm actually going to start it with a different method just to see the difference in development. And I'm hoping this transplanting goes smoothly, but we're gonna get into all of it right now, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we are going to get started here, and first what we're gonna do is we're gonna transplant this one that I already have sprouted, and it's obviously on its way to growing well. And I wanna see the difference of starting this one directly in the soil instead of the method of in water like this one, and just see the difference in growth. So actually, the last video I did also was when I put this seed in this cup. I did it with you, and I want to show you what it's looking like, because it's actually starting to split. You can see the split there. So now is when you're just going to take this shell. See the part of the seed here? You're just gonna pull all of this off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that to this seed. So it's ready, and then we will plant this one, like I said, directly into soil instead of the method in water like this, because I wanna see the difference in growth for the plant itself. So like I said, once you soak it in water, this shell comes off very easily, or the skin, whatever you call it. So you just peel it like this off all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back with the seed. All right, so I've got the shell all peeled off of the seed. Now what I'm going to do with this one, we might as well just do this one first, is I'm going to plant this one. Instead of doing the method like I told you I was going to do again, I thought, no, I'm going to try it directly in the soil this time to see the difference in growth. So what you're going to do is you're going to take just some potting soil, and a really good trick is put it in a big bowl and add water to it and mix it up with your hands so it's already damp. And then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna fill whatever pot you have, dig down just enough to get the seed here planted down. So what you're gonna do is the flat side of your seed is gonna go to the bottom, and like I showed you in the other video, I'll link it below if you haven't seen it, but the flat side goes down, the more pointed side will go up. So I'm just going to put this in here like this and put some dirt around it, and there we go. That is what I'm going to do for that one. So that is done. I'm going to make sure I water it really well. We'll do that after, and now let's go ahead and do this one. Okay, so now for this one, what I've done is the same thing, only this one, the hole in the center, I've made a lot deeper. I'm not sure if you can see that there, but it goes down a lot deeper. And that's because the root system on this one here is quite large. And the root systems do not like to be disrupted. So when you put it in here, you're gonna want to dig down as far as the root system is, or close to. Gently put it down into the hole, and then you're going to fill the rest in with soil. And I just forgot to bring my soil over here. So I'm gonna throw this back in the water. I'm gonna grab my soil. So this is what I mean by putting it in a bowl and adding water to it and mix it around so it's damp. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put this root system down into the pot. And you're just going to kind of hold it here and fill in the dirt all the way around it so it goes down in. Switch hands. Do a little bit on this side. Try and be as gentle as you can because, like I said, the roots do not really like to be messed with. So you're going to just make sure you got it all down inside here on the edges. Now I'm going to take the toothpicks out. And I'm going to finish filling in while I make a mess. Finish filling in around the seed. And once I'm done that, I'll come back and we'll get some water to them. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you down to show you. So you see here, the seed is just under the soil. So you're gonna make sure that you've got it all full with soil there all the way around. And then this one, like I said, obviously you can't see it, but there it is there. I'm going to give it a good water and then explain to you about that. Okay, so now that they're planted and we've got everything done here, what I'm going to talk about is the water and the soil. So because this tree was grown in water, it's used to being very wet. But once you plant it in soil, you don't want the soil super saturated all the time because it will cause root rot. And then it's common with avocado trees, I guess, and it'll just kill the tree. So because it's used to being in so much water, we're going to water really well right now, and then slowly just back off the water until it's moderately moist. So let's go ahead for our first water. And kind of just do this here. Very, very wet. And then same thing for the seed that is just planted directly in. But what I'm also going to do with this one is I want to place a container over it so it keeps the moisture in, and I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay, so for the seed that I planted directly in the soil now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this plastic container that I have and simply just go like this and sit it over top of where the seed is, and that will keep moisture within this area because it's winter, the heat is on in here, and where I'm going to be placing these, the germination likes it because it's heat, but it also causes the soil to dry out rather quickly, and you don't want that to happen. So I'm going to place both of these on my floor because we have in-floor heat through our whole house. It's a cement pad, and we built the barndominium. So it's just a cement floor, but it's all in-floor heat, and it's very, very warm. And seeds love warmth for germination. Even this one is going to enjoy it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to place both of these on the floor by a window, but on the floor. And then, like I said, I'm just going to keep them moist and make sure that the soil does not dry out, especially on this one that's in the germination process. And then I'm going to come back frequently once I see the growth here, and then I want to compare to see the difference between an avocado seed started in water like this one was, and I'm very curious to see this one and how it grows being directly planted just in the soil to start. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on the floor now, and then I will show you what I mean with them being on the floor. Okay, so I just placed them right here by this big picture window. The floor is heated. It is 72, so it's going to keep the soil nice and warm. You can see how much water is in this one. It's drained out the bottom, but the soil is very moist. This one as well. And like I said, I'm going to keep that little greenhouse effect container over the top of that seed just to help it germinate and keep some moisture. And then I will keep you updated on the progress of this guy with now being transplanted and living in soil. But there we go. That is the avocado tree that I started from seed in water, now transplanted. So I'm gonna hopefully, fingers crossed, praise God, it grows and stays vibrant and healthy. And then this one here, I will keep you updated on the growth to that one. And I'm very curious, like I said, to see once they are both grown, which one is healthier and more vibrant, and I'm excited to see. So there you go, guys. That's how you transplant an avocado from seed that you started in water to a pot of soil and continue to grow in there. And then, like I said, that is how we're gonna start the other seed, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it goes just as well. So there we go. That is all I really had for that update today. And like I said, you can see the difference just from last time to this time in the growth of that tree. So thank you guys so much for following along. I will keep updates coming and posting them here. I'm super, super excited to watch the difference in the trees with both methods, and I'll keep you guys updated. So thank you so much for following along. I love and appreciate every single one of you. And if you're ever wondering how I'm home doing all of these things, loving sharing it with you guys, there's a link in my bio. I link arms with men and women all the time and show them how they can do more of what they love with time freedom, and they don't have to get rid of finances for it. So like I said, thank you so much, you guys. Love you all, and I look forward to sharing the journey with you and showing you the process. But until then, I'll see you guys back here next time. Make sure you like, share, click that bell, ring it, subscribe so you never miss one of the updates coming. And like I said, I'll see you back here next time. Bye, guys.